Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 small forwards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM for the final time this year in 2K22. But before we hop into the video and rank these small forwards, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 7,000 subscriber mark on the channel, even with 2K22 being close to dead. Trying to consistently push out content for y'all over these next couple weeks, and then obviously when 2K23 comes out, we'll be back to uploading every single day, mostly multiple videos a day, and pushing out tons and tons of content for y'all. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss out. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Start off with number 10, which is where I'm going to put Tracy McGrady. I'm very, very high on T-Mac and a couple other cards on this list, specifically at the shooting guard position, and I think they're good at the small forward position as well. He's got good height, 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan. As an in-game, has perfect stats and badges, all 80 hoffs, all 99 stats. Amazing animations with one of the best releases in the game with set shot 25, Kobe upper, perfect dribble sigs, and perfect dunk animations. An absolutely elite card all the way around. I just think he struggles size-wise. That's really his biggest flaw at the small forward position. I think that hurts him just a little bit, and he doesn't quite have the defense versatility, I think, to guard some of these bigger small forwards, and I think that's really his biggest flaw. And I think that's the problem that we're going to have with a couple other of these cards as well. And T-Mac comes in at number 10. Another guy very similar is Carmelo Anthony coming in at number 9. Literally a T-Mac clone. These two cards are basically exactly the same, just different player builds. T-Mac's got a 2-inch longer wingspan. Carmelo's player build might be slightly bigger. They have the exact same release, exact same dribble sigs, and exact same dunk animations. Additionally, obviously the exact same stats and badges as in-game cards. They literally play about as close to the exact same as cards possibly could in MyTEAM. And I think Carmelo's defensive animations are a tiny bit better. I think he rebounds a tiny bit better, and that's why I have him just barely over Carmelo, or over T-Mac. But these cards are basically very, very similar, both interchangeable. That being said, I would recommend playing both of them at the shooting guard position if at all possible. At number 8, we got one of the more interesting cards on this list, and that's going to be Kristaps Porzingis. KP, not in-game KP, I'm sorry. There's a KP that can play the small forward position. It's this out-of-position KP right here. He can also play point guard, but I don't think he's great at point guard. But at small forward, he's actually very, very good. 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan, obviously, is absolutely ridiculous size, which is a really nice advantage in of itself. Looking at him comparing to in-game cards, he's not quite as good. But when you look at his badges, 55 Hall of Fame badges, the badges that he doesn't have on Hoff, really the only like crucial quote-unquote ones would be maybe Limitless Takeoff, I don't know, Tight Handles, a couple of these playing badges, but like when you look at it, none of these badges are crucial badges. You can add Limitless Takeoff and Tight Handles on Hoff as well from the token market. Stat wise, it's not all 99, but it's close, 95 plus on basically everything. You could add Shoe to his speed or excel or something like that if you wanted to boost him up a little bit, and then coach boosts. He's basically an in-game card, invincible card. I mean, Sigs wise, not perfect Sigs. Luka size up instead of the D-Rose size up, definitely not nearly as good. Kobe Escape isn't bad, but it's definitely nowhere close to Trey size up. Release is really good. It's not an in-game release, but it's still a very, very good release. Smooth, fast, easy to green, and tough to contest. And he still moves really well. Doesn't have perfect dunk animations either. But that being said, I think his size makes up for some of those inadequacies. Really still makes him a very, very good card. And I still am a massive fan of him in terms of his stats, badges, and animations. Think he is an absolutely elite option. I still do think he deserves to come in at number 8 ahead of several in-game cards. At number 7, we got a very similar card to KP, and that's going to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, another guy who's a giant out of position at the small forward position, coming in at 7'2" with a 7'5" wingspan. Hot spots from everywhere, all 65 Hall of Fame badges. This is an invincible. He's got basically perfect stats, basically all 99 across the board. Could use Hoff Chef and Hoff Tight Handles. Besides that, has every single key Hall of Fame badge in the game, and you can add both of those on him from the token market if you'd like to. Animation wise, quick dribble style, penny size up, Curry Escape, hip behind the back. I'd say his Sigs are better than KP's all the way around, which is nice to have. And I really like his release about on the same level as KP's as well. Animations and badges and stats are just a tiny bit better on this Kareem, which is why I have him higher than KP. I think they're both great cards, so really similarly to Carmelo and D-Mac, they're pretty much interchangeable. I just lean Kareem at just that tiny bit. At number 6, I'm kind of going to break my rule about size, and that is because Kawhi Leonard has the best defensive animations on the perimeter in MyTEAM and really good on the interior as well. I truly believe Kawhi, I mean, every single year he is one of the best cards in MyTEAM at the beginning of the game, in the middle of the game, and at the end of the game. I mean, Kawhi is always elite. Every time he gets a new card, it's a top card at his position, and this Kawhi is no different. He can compete at the small forward position despite being only 6'7". He's got a massive wingspan, really good player build, and super long arms. His own defensive stance, elite defensive animations, best perimeter defensive lock in the game in my opinion, but also incredible on the interior, and then obviously perfect stats and badges, 99 stats, all 80 Hall of Fame badges, and then a perfect release as well, base 3 release, 102 upper. It's uncontestable. In my opinion, it's the best base 3 in the game, specifically on Kawhi. He's also got perfect dunk animations and perfect dribble sigs. He's an exceptional card. The only thing that holds him back from being right near the top of this list is the fact that he is only 6'7", but he's so good, and I love this card so much. I still can't put him any lower than 6 at the small forward position. At number 5, we're going with another in game, and that's Chris Webber, a card that I would say I'm probably higher on than a lot of the community because I love this Chris Webber card. I think he's amazing. 6'9" with a 7'3" wingspan, long arms, a big player build, looks taller than 6'9", as an in game, has perfect stats and badges. Not base 3 or set shot 25 like most in games have, but still an elite release 110, which is a jumper that I think rivals set shot 3 or set shot 25 and base 3. He is still an exceptional card. I am a massive fan of what this Chris Webber can do. Has those perfect dribble sigs and dunk animations. Jumper's a little different, but I still think he's right there at that top tier of these in-game invincible whatever small forwards, and he deserves his top 5 spot in my opinion, no doubt about it. At number 4, we got Larry Legend, Larry Bird, probably one of the more underrated and underpriced in games in the game because he is elite, can rival any small forward in the game. Is obviously going to have those all 99 stats, all Hall of Fame badges as an in-game card. And then set shot 25, Rudy Gapper on very quick is an exceptional release, perfect dribble sigs and perfect dunk animations. Another exceptional, incredibly complete in-game card with great length, great size. Another amazing card. I think his release is incredible as well, and he's right there with these top 3 guys at number 4. At number 3, got Kevin Durant, who is very, very similar to Larry Bird. Also, in addition to Larry Bird, is going to be 6'9", coming in with a 7'4" wingspan, which gives him a little bit of an advantage just to the fact that he has better length than Larry. Sigs-wise, exact same as Larry. Same thing with his dunk animations. Release, both of them have set shot 25. Kemba upper, though, on KD. I wouldn't really say it makes much of a difference. Kemba versus Rudy Gay upper, they're both elite uppers. And they're both exceptional cards. Really, the only reason I take KD is just because of his length being slightly better. And I also shoot lights out with this card. KD's amazing, but again, these two guys are interchangeable. They play very, very similarly. And then at number 2, we got LeBron James, who I will say is one of the few cards, in my opinion, in the game that can rival Kawhi in terms of perimeter defensive ability. LeBron's been an elite lock all year, and that has not changed whatsoever with this in-game LeBron. He's just an exceptional all-around card. 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, perfect stats and badges. Set shot 25, release 102 upper, which is the same upper as Kawhi. Different base, but still uncontestable. Still an exceptional release. I wouldn't say it's quite as good as Kawhi's release, but he's got better size than Kawhi. Still has incredible, amazing defensive animations, perfect dribble sigs, and perfect dunk animations as well. Another card who really just has no flaws. The only reason he's not number 1 is because I guess he's only 6'9", and the guy at number 1, who I think y'all can probably guess, comes in at 6'11", and of course, that is going to be the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. In-game Giannis at the small forward position is the best small forward in my team, which really is not a surprise. Every single year at the end of my team, I would say Giannis, if not the best small forward in the game, is right there at the top with the best of the best. An exceptional card with hotspots from everywhere, every single stat on 99, all 80 Hall of Fame badges. Set shot 25, Kobe upper on very quick, perfect dribble animations and perfect dunks. Incredible size as well, gives him the ability to switch 1 through 5 and compete against basically any card in the game that's not Taco or Yao. He's just dominant on both ends of the court, an elite defender, has elite size, does everything on the court at an incredibly high level. I think he is the perfect small forward, and he comes in number 1 for me as the best small forward in NBA 2K22 my team. So that is going to do it for my list. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Who do you think I maybe ranked too high, too low, or left out the list that you think deserves a spot on the final top 10 small forwards list of the year? And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.